Hello all, Roberto here. Today I want to give you guys a walk around, kind of an overview of my Crummy, my work truck for those of you that aren't familiar with the term Crummy, and we'll get into that here in a second. But right now, let's check her out. It is a Ford F-250 XLT, 3/4 ton. It's got the 6.2 gas motor in it. I do believe they have 318 horsepower, which is plenty for what I use it for. We don't haul around much. I got a 100-gallon fuel tank and some buckets and such in the back. So I mean, I haul around probably 1,000 pounds everywhere I go. So I do need a 3/4 ton, but I don't necessarily need a heavy duty diesel pack around heavy loads or anything like that. Okay, I got this bumper on the back here. You're probably wondering what the heck I got going on there. I'll show you that here in a second too. Okay, back to why we call these Crummies. Okay, a lot of why we call these things Crummies is because, generally we get a nice truck and we drive around on these logging roads and stuff like that, and there's all kinds of freaking sticks come hop up and put little dings in it like this one here. I mean, this damn near disgusted me when I did that. I'm just driving along and whack, stick flew up and hit it, and when you get a nice rig, to work truck, whatever, you want to take care of it. You want to treat it better than you would your own personal rig. Because heck, otherwise you'll be stuck in an old pile of crap, that breaks down on you all the time. So, a lot of times I end up cleaning up jobs, loading out and such. So there is times when I'm up on a job by myself. So my boss, my other Crummy, I got up to 315,000 miles on it. And, he's like, all right, Rob, you're up in the woods quite a bit by yourself, and stuff. And we need to get you something a little more dependable, because my radiator separated and injector problems and stuff. Around 300,000 miles, I mean, you got to start having issues. It was a Ford also, which if you want a good solid work truck, get yourself a Ford. If you want to just drive up here and play grab ass with your buddy or something like that, then get a Dodge like the rest of them. But you're up here doing man shit, you're gonna want a truck. And this is a truck. Okay, let's hop in. I'll kind of give you guys some little overview of the Gucci stuff. See, I got random tools and stuff, chainsaw filter, my extra chain. Got this phone booster here. That thing is a freaking godsend. If I break something up in the mountains or something, need to call a mechanic, ask him what I need to do to fix it or such, I can get a hold of him. You work up in the mountains, you want one of those. I mean, you really do. Another thing, if you're driving around on these roads that are active logging roads, use a freaking CB. Put one in your pickup. They're not expensive. I mean, you could save your life. Either that or save someone from driving off the road trying to avoid you, which I don't want to do. At the end of the day, when we're getting off work, we're not hauling butt, because we're on gravel roads and stuff, but we're carrying along. We know these roads pretty well. We're expecting people to use these radios, so go get yourself a radio if you plan on driving active logging roads. In the morning, don't really worry too much. I mean, if you're up here at 4 o'clock in the freaking morning, you probably deserve to be ran off the damn road. Stay out of the woods at night, Well, it's more directed toward druggy people, just stay the frick out. Stay out. All right, I want to show you guys something that's not so good about this whole girl at all. All right, that's pretty cool. Ford, built Ford tough. Let me get through this stuff here. All right, here it is. 8.6 miles per gallon. Holy jeez. Yeah, that's one thing, that if you get yourself a diesel, you're gonna get better fuel mileage than that. That's unreal. But I'm up here on these roads all the time. I drive 20 miles on pavement and then another 20 or better, and stuff on gravel. Well, not necessarily. It feels like 20. It's probably a lot less, but it takes longer driving on gravel. Okay, yeah, I got, kind of look around at my filters and, my rain gear. It starts dumping rain. I grab that. My nose bag, sweater, and, grease tubes and clipboard, water bottle. The necessities. Yeah, you gotta have that stuff. Okay, yep, my fuel tank here. It's 100 gallons. I gotta fill up my machine every day, so I have to pack fuel with me. So that's a must. My headache rack's kind of goofy. It's kind of missing the important part here. But oh well, it holds my lights up. Okay, back to this big old gaudy bumper. Western Mule Folda crane. It says it right there. All right, let's check this old girl out. Oh man, yeah, that's why we call them crummies. Damn it. All right, this old girl here. See this part here? It folds up, kind of like a cherry picker, and you know, you can swing it to side. It's got a little winch in there, and you know, most of the time we're around equipment, so if we need to pick up something too heavy to put in the back of our truck, I just pick it up with my shovel and throw it in the bed. But you know, if that's not an option, I've got this handy crane in my bumper, which is pretty freaking neat. I do have to say, you know, I'm waiting for one of these days when, you know, someone hits an elk or something, can't get them in the rig, and I'll help them out for a backstrap. Hey. All right, let's snap this back up. All right, I think I hear someone on my crew coming. Hopefully they don't see me over here, otherwise they'll yell some obscenities, I'm sure. And, oh no, they didn't see me. They kept going. You see, also a Ford. Man shit. Okay, yeah, we usually run these Cooper Discovery ST Maxes. They're kind of an aggressive all-terrain. That way they aren't making a bunch of noise driving down the road. They actually wear pretty good. Being crummies, we do a lot of this gravel driving, like I was saying, you know, so we're lucky to get 13,000 miles out of a set of tires. So, you know, we aren't running Toyo Open Countries or anything like that. Those tires are just too expensive. They're great tires, don't get me wrong, but just too expensive. So we got to find kind of a happy medium, a good tire, affordable, that holds up. And these Cooper ST Maxes seem to be pretty good. They seem to have less cupping issues than the ST Pros, and I don't like them when they're brand new. They're kind of a little walky, but you know, once they get wore a little bit, they wear great, and they got good traction. I mean, you got your side biters, and I get around pretty good with them. You know, this pickup here, it's got a locker, and it's four-wheel drive and everything like that, so I don't have much of an issue. Yep, just kind of wanted to give you guys a walk around of my Crummy. Here she is. I'm not real sure what to call her. Maybe you guys can help me come up with a name, you know. What would you think would be a good name for my Crummy here? All right, my name is Roberto. Go ahead and go back, check out some of the videos I've done, and, you know, don't be scared to hit that subscribe button. I don't think it'll bite you. I haven't heard of anyone getting bit by one yet. Okay, well, have a good one. Stay beautiful.